我 Jimmy Ho 今日帶大家嚟到加拿大安省南部 Niagara-on-the-lake。咁呢一個區呢，就有好多葡萄酒酒莊嘅，同埋佢哋呢度呢嘅葡萄酒呢係世界聞名嘅，尤其是佢哋嘅冰酒。咁啊，今次呢，我就喺呢一個區呢揀咗其中一間 Trius 呢間酒莊，同大家品下酒啦。咁同埋佢呢度呢有一間餐廳呢都好好食嘅，咁我都會帶大家去試下菜嘅。咁原來今集原來加拿大安省有好好食嘅，將美酒佳餚送俾大家。咁呢度酒莊呢環境優美啊！喺我身後呢，就有啲呢釀葡萄酒嘅木桶。咁呢度嘅酒莊呢，有自己嘅釀酒廠啦，同埋呢有佢哋自己嘅葡萄園嘅。呢度呢一望無際嘅呢葡萄樹啊！呢度紅酒、白酒、冰酒，樣樣都有。
And there's the Trius Rosé, and there's our Rosé all day wall, as well as fantastic views of the vineyard. We're then going to go downstairs to the cellar. And that one side of the cellar is our sparkling cellar, and that's what we're going to be tasting at Trius Brews. And you'll learn a bit about how we make our sparkling wines. On the other side of the cellar is our red cellar. So that's where we're going to have the iconic red, and you'll learn a bit of history about the winery. Okay, well let's go. Come on with me.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. So just be careful on the stairs because they could be slippery. Yeah,
咁首先嚟呢度試下一個 Rosé 呢隻酒嘅。
So one of the things we're really proud of here at Trius, we are an environmentally sustainable winery, which means we don't use any artificial pesticides or fertilizer. So everything we do is natural. Let's try some of this rosé here. You ready for some? There we go.
Thank you. Cheers. 好多 Rosé 咧都係好sweet 嘅，呢一隻咧就比較 dry。
Canada's largest sparkling cellar. We hold our temperature here at 15 degrees all year round. Come on in. We're going to put you to work for a few minutes. When you think of those winemakers and the smallies at your favorite restaurants, they need to be able to identify tastes and smells blindly, where they don't have a point of reference of what it is. So in this wall, you can test your sense of smell. If you push the little black bauble, it emits the smell, and in the box here, it tells you what it is. So if you guys want to do that for a few minutes, I'm going to get a bottle of wine ready.
Want to try this one?
That tastes like almond.
Let's try this one.
Yes, it is.
Capacity of 500,000 bottles of sparkling wine. This wall here of bottles goes back 16 feet. So there's row upon row of bottles all piled in front of each other. You can actually see the sediment laying in the sides of the bottles here. So if you guys want to spend a couple minutes with this, I'm going to just go put those bottles away. But yeah, don't let them run over here. Because that can get... Take it back to the days of Napoleon. The legend has that the Napoleon on the battlefield, if they'd won the battle, they would savor a bottle of champagne and they'd drink to their success. But that same legend also talks about if they lost the battle, they would savor a bottle of champagne and drink it in commiseration. Which just kind of tells me they drank a whole lot of champagne, those guys. So this bottle's been specially prepared to be savored, which is kind of the start of my don't do this at home speech. It's been laying in a bath of ice for several hours. It gets the bottle extra, extra cold. As well, this bottle does have a lip on it that the savor will catch. What I'm doing here is I'm just moving the cage up one notch. It's going to keep the glass and the cork together when we savor it. I'm going to put on my safety gloves because I do like to end my shift with as many fingers as I started the shift with. So that's kind of important. There we go. So we are using a replica saver today, but it is very dull. All you actually need is a dull blunt object to savor. But if I was savoring today using a butter knife, the pictures aren't as cool. It just doesn't cut it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to savor it into this hallway here. So I'll just come this way now. Can everyone just make sure everybody gets moved around so everybody can see? Okay, are we ready? Okay, set. There we are. Off the bottle.
Very cool.
Which is really cool.
Ooh, it's ice cold.
It's cold, yes.
Thank you. Ooh, really good.
There, come on, folks.
Ooh.
Come on in. There we go. So welcome to the Red Cellar. So this is where we celebrate our Trius Iconic Red. And Trius Iconic Red is important to us for a number of reasons. It's a delicious wine. This is our number one selling wine, actually, Trius. But in 1994, when Andrew Peller purchased the property, this was the Hilburn Winery. And they were a German corporation. They brought their winemaking knowledge from Germany and purchased the winery in Canada. And they were doing some things that were quite advanced. They already had a number of the equipment that actually would crush the grapes and remove the skins and the stems and so on. Where in this area, most of those processes were still being done by hand. As well, they were producing some great wines like the Trius Iconic Red. So in 1994-5, Andrew Peller took the 1991 version of this wine to Europe, to the wine championships, and it won the number one red wine in the world.
Oh, wow.
Which was super significant because when you think of Little Hilburn Winery that was not very old, competing against wineries that are 300 and 400 years old in Europe and winning the award, that was super significant. It will be very significant today. As well, if you talk to most people at that time about Ontario wines, they would say, don't drink Ontario wines, it's crap. All they make is baby duck. Which wasn't really true, but that was a general belief of Ontario wines at the time. So winning that award didn't just affect this winery, it affected all the wineries in Niagara-on-the-lake. So all of a sudden people started to believe in us, that we had some really good products. So the award that we won is right over here back in 1995. And actually on the barrel, there's a Magnum style bottle. To the left side of the Magnum style bottle is the bottle that won the award. I'm sure they have, but I don't know that.
Cheers.得獎嘅紅酒果然名不虛傳啊嚇！
Welcome to the sparkles. Just watch your step here and the delicious.
Ooh. So pretty. Wow. Oh my. 我而家知道點解呢度咧係 the most Instagrammable 嘅 winery。
Rosé, yes.
Thank you.
Half-drink ice wine. We put a drizzle into your sparkling wine, which turns it into a blushing Canadian. There we go.
Ooh.
Now try it.
所以加少少咧冰酒落去，就變咗 Russian Canadian。哇，超級好味啊！原來我唔知道咧，原來咧 sparkling wine 同埋 ice wine 咧可以 mix 埋一齊飲嘅喎，超正！參觀完個酒莊之後咧，咁啊，梗係嚟呢度食埋個晏先啦。
Trius was actually the first winery in Canada to put a restaurant in it, so we actually started that trend.
咁呢度咧個 Trius menu 咧 ，2 course meal 69蚊，3 course meal 就82蚊。咁今日咧我就打算咧 order 2個 course 嘅 meal， 跟住咧就有dessert 咧，我就係用 ice wine 嚟做 dessert 嘅。呢度呢間餐廳特別咧就係咧佢係from farm to table， 全部都係安省新鮮嘅材料食材做嘅。咁首先上台嘅就係個 French baguette 啦，而佢個牛油咧係溝咗紅酒落去㗎。牛油咧加咗紅酒落去咧係非常之好味嘅，咁佢就冇鹽嘅，佢就唔鹹嘅，但係咧個紅酒到佢咧有少少嗰個香味咧係非常之芬香，令到你味蕾咧全部開晒。咁餐前小食咧呢度仲有一個番茄湯，上面咧有啲 basil oil 㗎，同埋咧有啲咧 green bean 咧用啲火腿咧包住，上邊咧仲有啲用白士多啤梨做嘅醬汁㗎。個番茄湯咧係凍，個番茄湯咧係凍嘅，咁啊好清新啦，咁又酸酸味味咁樣，味道唔係好濃，咁就夏天飲咧就一流啦。而嗰個咧邊咧就好清新啊，好新鮮啊，咁個火腿咧 wrap 住咧少少辣辣地咁樣。同埋嗰個白士多啤梨醬汁咧，就酸酸味味咁樣，好開胃，超正。咁嘅 appetizer 咧，我就點咗 duck tasting。咁你會見到咧有一片片嘅鴨胸肉啦，咁側邊咧半碟咧就有啲蜜糖同埋咧pistachio 做嘅醬汁啦。最特別咧就係用冰酒釀過嘅 cherry tomato 啦。嗰個番茄仔咧，用冰酒釀咗之後咧，個 texture 咧就似一啲好新鮮嘅，好似啲荔枝咁樣嘅，酸酸甜甜咁樣，好開胃。咁啊，試下去嗰個蜜糖開心果醬汁先嚇。哇，好香嘅蜜糖味啊！咁我哋點呢個鴨胸肉啦。咁我諗會好絕配咯。哇！呢碟牛扒咧真係好香好香啊，聞到都流晒口水啊！你睇下嗰個牛扒咧煎到咧 medium rare 啱啱好。咁咧佢個配菜咧，除咗 broccoli 同埋黃子菇之外咧，最特別咧就係佢有一個咧用冰酒咧去做嘅一個果 jam 啦。咁啊，首先試下佢嗰個用冰酒醃嗰個洋葱做嗰個果醬先啊！哇！平時咧我就唔係咁中意食洋葱嘅，但係呢個咧俾冰酒醃製過之後咧，真係好惹味。咁而佢個牛扒咧都幾濃喎，個牛扒咧都幾軟熟喎。煎到好香，成個咧個味道咧非常之夾啊，好正。 有一樣咧好特別嘅就係呢道菜咧，佢用啲唔同嘅菇咧，整咗唔同種類嘅配菜啊！嗱，好似呢個咁咧，將啲菇咧剁到碎晒，而呢一個咧就將啲菇咧炸成一個好似 croquette 咁樣嘅一個煎堆咁樣嘅，好有創意咯。
So we have our sweet and intense wine flight here for you. Starting on top, we have our late harvest Vidal ice wine. In the middle is our Riesling ice wine, and at the bottom is that Cabernet Franc ice wine.
Thank you。咁今餐嘅甜品咧，我就叫咗呢個 wine flight 嘅 ice wine 咧 tasting 嚟做甜品。咁啊，趁呢個機會咧，就同大家講下冰酒嘅小知識啦。咁佢個酒嘅顏色係白酒同紅酒咧，就係其實係睇佢咧嗰個提子嗰個皮咧去決定嘅。而點解咧安省南部咧咁出名咧冰酒咁出名咧？就係呢度嘅天氣咧，因為有嗰個咧安達略湖喺度咧，咁令到冬天唔會太凍，夏天唔會太熱。咁而冰酒嘅提子咧，佢一定係結咗冰之後咧，先至可以咧 harvest 嘅，先至可以咧收割嘅。咁咧唔單止咧，佢係要結冰一次喎，佢結冰7次咧先至可以收割嘅。咁啱呢度嘅天氣咧，可以令到咧佢嘅夜晚黑嗰個temperature 咧比較凍嘅時候，令到佢結冰。到日頭嘅時候佢溶翻，咁樣循環咁樣溶咗又結冰要7次咧，咁先可以收割，而咁先做得成咧咁好味嘅冰酒㗎。好似我面前呢3隻冰酒咁樣咧，都各有各特色啦。咁好似我揸住呢一杯咧，就有啲蜜糖嘅味道啦。而另外呢一杯咧就有啲蘋果嘅味道啦，而呢隻今日唯一嘅紅色嘅紅酒嘅冰酒咧，就更加個味道好特別啦。咁其實3隻都好甜，同埋3隻我都好中意。咁揀邊隻咧都唔會錯㗎啦。
Oh yeah. Showcase something in the bottom. Yeah, you see the veins on the glass.
飯後感咧就佢就話2個 course 就係69蚊。咁其實咧，因為佢送嗰個餐前小食同埋嗰個餐包咧，咁其實咧我可以計上嚟咧，差唔多有4道菜㗎啦。咁4道菜69蚊咧就唔算貴。咁加埋冰酒做甜品咧，呢個 wine flight 啫就係30蚊啦。咁埋單都唔使99蚊。咁就食物質素冇得彈啦，服務一流啦。咁價錢都唔算好貴啦。咁我覺得咧，如果大家如果有機會嚟到Niagara-on-the-lake，咁其實咧都唔係好，距離多倫多唔係好遠啫，都係個半鐘頭車啫。咁記得嚟呢度試下啦。